I am Angel Gonzalez, middle school student, citizen of the United States, obviously Latino, and today I will be talking to you about racism. This has been a hot topic in America, especially now that we're in the wake of the 2016 presidential elections. First, let's see the side that does not see racism as a concern. Here we see a confrontation between an officer and a citizen. The various branches of racism, such as discrimination, a segregated water fountain from the 1930s, black and white people divided by racial boundaries, and a racist post on social media. During Donald Trump's presidential campaign, he made comments that others found to be racially offensive. Take a look at these clips.
When do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend, believe me. But they're killing us economically. The U.S. has become a dumping ground for everybody else's problems. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Go ahead. No, you don't. You haven't been called. Go back to Univision. Go ahead.
There are many opinions about the topic of racism. Let's go on to some others. We see a white citizen shaking hands with an African American citizen. Protesters that support the Black Lives Matter organization. Athletes peacefully taking a knee during the playing of our national anthem. And Jackie Robinson with teammates after breaking baseball's color barrier in 1947.
I think the two presidential candidates that we currently have also represent the issue that we have in this country right now.
You want to expound on that?
You have Hillary, who's called black teens or black kids super predators. You have Donald Trump, who's openly racist. I've had times where one of my roommates was moving out of a house in college, and because we were the only black people in that neighborhood, the cops got called and all of us had guns drawn on us. Came in the house without knocking, guns drawn on one of my teammates and roommates. So I have experienced this. People close to me have experienced this. This isn't something that's a one-off case here, a one-off case there. This has become habitual. It's become a habit. So it's something that needs to be addressed. These aren't new situations. This isn't new ground. It's things that have gone on in this country for years and years and have never been addressed, and they need to be.
Do you think our new president should address racism? Why or why not?
I think racism has become a big part of our nation, and I think President, being pretty much our commander-in-chief, needs to talk about it and needs to address it, but I don't know what much he can do about it without taking a side.
Thanks for your insight. Right now, sources say that the United States is equally divided when it comes to racism. According to NBCNews.com, half of the American public says that racism is a big problem in today's society. That's 58% of Latinos, 73% of African Americans, and just 44% of whites. President Trump, you have attacked numerous groups of people with your racist comments. For example, you have stated that Mexican immigrants are bringing drugs and crime and that they are rapists. This has caused many Mexicans to feel hate and anger towards you. But this problem needs to be addressed. You, as president, and your cabinet should address racism and then mend fences with the communities you offended. Not just Mexicans, but also people from the Middle East. There should be no such thing as racial boundaries. Right, Yuri?
Right, I'm German.
And I'm Mexican American. Despite our races, we are friends.